grow, still can't stop it.
What is up? I am Crypto Mason, and welcome back to the Crypto Mason YouTube channel. Shout out to the Gold Squad. We look for gold in every single aspect of our lives, and we always find it. Look at this, folks. Just back in the green. That's all we do. This is all we do. You should know already. We go down, and then we go up. Crypto only goes down so it can go higher up at a later date. Like, this is what this does, okay? Fully back in the green. Every industry or every like subcategory within crypto is also looking green. This is a great website, Coin360. You can see you have the proof of stake coins over there. ETH here gets its own box. You got some ETH tokens over here. Everything is just back in the green. I don't know what this thing is. INO, I don't know what that thing is, but it is up pretty big right now. Now, reminder, Ripple Decoded Part 7 drops today. It's mind-blowing, okay? 36 minutes of mind-blowing code on David Schwartz, Mr. Poole, and Ripple. So, where are we sitting? Almost right back up at 2 trillion. Like, almost right back up. We're at 1.95 here. The whole market is in the green, essentially, as for the 24 hours, right? On 7 days, it looks like everything is still recovering here. If we look at the top gainers, we've got Weave. Notice how this INO thing is not showing up in the top 100 here. That means it's some sort of glitch or hack or something. Or I don't know what's going on with that, okay? But we have Weave. Weave is great data coin. Terra Luna is a solid coin. Cosmos, solid coins. I love to see the solid coins at the top. Let's go over some of these coins, and then we'll get into CBDCs in Bhutan. We have some more news, or like some more info on how that works. We're going to play a clip from Jay Clayton's imbecile body. I don't know, imbecile. I wanted to say the A word, but we got some kids watching here. We're going to play a Jay Clayton clip from that imbecile. And then at the end, I'm going to show you 2 coins that I'm yet to pull the trigger on, that I'm waiting, and I may pull the trigger on soon. XRP, looking like a stable coin. 99 cents right here. This is a long road, folks. This is a long road, is all I get from XRP. It's a long journey, as the Fool tarot card. Long journey. By the way, before we get into these, if you look at all the charts right now, this is the Bitcoin chart, right? This is the Bitcoin chart. You can literally see this, not to get weird, but this is the, this was the new moon. Right after the new moon passes, look at these huge, big, just like waterfall red candles, like a blood waterfall, for lack of better visual. And then we hit the full moon here, and we start recovering immediately after that passes. So what are we denying here? Respect the rock. And by the rock, I mean the moon, not Dwayne Johnson. I don't really respect Dwayne Johnson. I'm sorry. I've seen some clips of him. But what I wanted to point out is every chart essentially looks the same right now. And this is why it's important. Like, these are all different charts. Look, every single thing has this bounce right here. This bounce. So basically, it's important to track what Bitcoin is doing, and now I see why all the attention is on Bitcoin right now heavily. We see Hedera Hashgraph up 11%. So the recovery on Hedera was pretty good. Pretty good. I hope we can get above 40 cents here. Quant also 327. Decent. At least we're above 300. One thing that has been blowing my mind is Vector Space has some real muscles here. There are holders in Vector Space that don't want to sell. Okay, there are a group of holders who are keeping this above $10 right here, right? And they're holding it like it's the new Quant. And I am holding it like it's the new Quant too. Now, not Quant in terms of tech, in terms of what it does, not Quant in terms of that, but Quant in terms of eventual supply. Eventual? Yeah, eventual supply and price action with that supply could reach around the same as what Quant was. We've also got Zinfin, Zinfin has some big news coming this week. Just letting you know, you could have been buying these dips when I said it was doing nothing, and you could have been stacking it. But the best dip would be to pick it up at 9 cents right here. But still, it has some big news coming this week. I don't know if the price action is going to reflect it, but man, it has some stuff. And it's Andre Casterman who's saying it, and Andre Casterman called the run, he called this run here. This run was notified, basically. He put like a roller coaster emoji or something. I forget what he put, but that big run was basically called by him. He works at Zinfin, or he's part of it. Constellation's also at 28 cents. This is actually looking like it's kind of mooning right here. But yeah, 27 cents was my entry on this. I still think this is a great buy. As I said before, this is as undervalued as Hedera Hashgraph when I found it. In my first video on my channel, I found Hedera Hashgraph, and this is as undervalued, in my opinion, as Hedera Hashgraph was at that point. Moving into the Twitter, we have Victoria XDC right here. For anyone that is selling his XDC now, and she puts this from Greg Showin right here saying, I wish I had kept my 1700 Bitcoin at 6 cents instead of selling them at 30 cents. Now that they're $8. Okay? This was like 2011, May 16. Dude. So do we think that this type of thing is going to happen again? Is the point, right? Yes. I think it will happen again with the stuff that's actually going to be used, right? I think this type of tweet, you will see this again, not for Bitcoin. Like, this is a matter of is there another wealth creation opportunity apart from Bitcoin? Because what Bitcoin was a wealth creation opportunity that a lot of people somehow aligned their life to get into, okay? You had to have your life aligned, right? I really could have been 13 years old mining Bitcoin. There are 13-year-olds, I'm sure, on this earth that mine Bitcoin. I was about like 13 or something when I could have mined Bitcoin for $3, right? Or something crazy like that. They aligned their life. Everyone who got into this early, their life was aligned with an easy wealth creation opportunity. That was pretty easy to invest in Bitcoin and just hold. Maybe now the holding was the work, right? I always say that the holding in this market, just the time in this market is the work. So basically you could choose to fall asleep in this market and not pay attention to news and just put all your stuff on a ledger and just coast and just wait, right? And just fall asleep. But we're so in this market, you're 7 minutes into a video from a crypto person. You're 7 minutes into a video. That means you're deep in this, right? That means you're deep in this, which it sometimes gets hard to hold things when you're deep in it, right? Like I have a friend, he just doesn't pay attention to anything, just stacked his bags, put it away, boom. Now he's just going to wait and see what happens. So, is there a second wealth creation opportunity? Yes, and it's with altcoins. It's with altcoins. And it's with ultimate coins, ULT coins, right? That's just a term, doesn't mean anything. It just means the ultimate coins. I am in the ultimate coins, and I hope you're in the ultimate coins too. But I don't care if you're in the ultimate coins either, okay? So, I think the second wealth creation opportunity is about to be upon us, but it takes years, right? It takes 0 to 10 years. Just like the Bitcoin millionaires had to hold on for 0 to 10 years. It's simple stuff. This comes around every 7 years, every 40 years, these type of opportunities. We're just finally aligned. We just finally aligned our life into one. Moving on, Ripple CBDC solution. So we got this Bhutan stuff, right? I'm going to cover this heavily in my Ripple Decoded video. But this is interesting. They clarified this, right? They clarified this. Ripple's CBDC solution leverages a private version of the public open source XRP ledger, okay, ensuring greater control over issuance, management, privacy, and validation, more so than a public blockchain, right? Hold on. Let's pull up the private ledger. Is it this that they're using? It must be. Ripple pilots a private ledger for central banks launching CBDCs. Okay, and this is one of the few credits I give to Mr. Poole is he called out this. He called out this. He had a picture that was basically exactly that, and they used it in this article. But this is the private ledger, and this is what these idiots hating on TikTok don't know about. They don't know that they have a private walled garden for banks to use. No bank wants to put their transactions public, right? And none wants to run a CBDC on a public ledger. So they have a private version for this. I'm telling you, the public-private hybrids will win out. The hybrid decentralized coins will win out. The world does not work fully decentralized. That doesn't work. It can never exist. As long as these people who don't focus on themselves and work on themselves and spiritual growth, as long as they exist, a decentralized world can't exist, because they just want someone to tell them what to do. They want a comfortable life. As long as that exists, you can't have it. Okay. Now, one of the doubts I've had about Ripple is, why would the governments and banks connect themselves to a private company? I'm about to defuse that. The Federal Reserve is essentially both a public and private entity, right? These reserve banks are literally private corporations. They're set up like private corporations. So just right there, I diffused one of my doubts, because they actually can. They can do it. They can become like one of these real like New World Order entities and run the world. Moving on. We have this clip from Jay Clayton right here. I honestly don't even want to play it because it's too long. It's 2:57. But essentially this guy, I'll just explain it. This guy asks him, right? Actually, let's play it.
Whether Bitcoin's
Just
like
this
Uber,
little part.
It might have been stoppable in the beginning. Whether Bitcoin's like Uber.
Whether Bitcoin's like Uber.
It might have been stoppable in the beginning, but maybe it's now at a point where it's everywhere and there's really no choice. It's now a matter of what the regulators, how they handle it.
Well, let's back up from specific products and go to the technology. I personally believe that this technology is here to stay, and that it's going to come to incumbent markets as well as new markets. I'm involved with a couple of private companies that is their thesis, that cryptocurrency, or said better, blockchain technology.
Okay, the fact that he corrected himself right there is evident that he knows all about this. The fact that he said cryptocurrency, or better said, blockchain technology is not cryptocurrency. Those are separate things, right? Cryptocurrency is just one use case of blockchain. NFTs are just one use case of blockchain. So that shows me that he knows a lot about this, okay? He also said that crypto is here to stay. It is here to stay, okay? It will not go away. You cannot get rid of a market of 12,000 cryptos. You've let it get too far. This guy's an idiot. He sued Ripple, and then he went to go and join the Bitcoin and ETH boys. We know his whole story. Not a fan of him whatsoever. That is like a shady move to sue Ripple and then go work for some Bitcoin or advise for some Bitcoin ETH firm. Like, come on, bro. Okay, whale alert. Just covering this quickly. Doesn't really mean anything. A dormant address containing 400 Bitcoin has been activated after 8.8 years. Actually, this does mean something. You know why? No sane person is going to trust everything to run on Bitcoin when the Satoshi wallet is sitting there and could move at any time. Like, and it's an anonymous entity? What normal person who doesn't know about crypto is going to trust something with an anonymous creator who we don't even know who it is, holding a wallet full of the coins? That's like a rug pull situation. Like, let's get them doxxed. You know? Like, I don't get it. Well, I do get it, but people won't get it. If everything starts to run on Bitcoin, they'll be like, well, who's the creator? Right? They want a private corporation like Ripple to say, oh, it's with the banks? Okay, they trust it. That's the only thing something's going to get globally implemented, is if they trust it. Now, briefly just covering these. These are two coins I've yet to pull the trigger on. I do think they're both very undervalued. LCX and LTX. Two exchange coins. LTX is definitely more undervalued than LCX, but these are two coins, both exchange coins, looking to get into. LCX is connected to Quant. LTX is actually built on Constellation DAG, and the Constellation DAG CEO, I believe, is running this. All right. So I need to do more research. That's the reason I haven't bought in. I need to do more research. But that is all we've got for today. Appreciate you guys watching every single day. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe. Make sure you follow Instagram, Twitter, Telegram. Join the Crypto Night Discord. And goodbye.
Grow, still can't stop it.